Bonjour tout le monde. Hi everybody. How's everybody doing today? Actually, I'm going to get my coffee. Because I just realized I haven't even had a sip of it today. Bonjour Chantal. So I'm going to disappear for a minute just to get my coffee. And I'm going to pull my mask down and I'm going to drink my coffee. C'est que moi sans mon café, bonjour Jacinthe, hello Huguette, me without my coffee is not a pretty sight. Hi Sonia. Hi Pauline, bonjour Jacinthe. Hi Erin, love your post. This is the mothership saying that I love your post. And we're calling you back. We're calling you back home, Erin. The mothership is calling you back home. Hi, Karen. Bonjour, Suzanne. Bonjour, France. Yay, Leah. Hello, Marie-France. Hello, Audra. Bonjour, Carmen. So, Erin, I would think a honeymoon in Montreal sounds amazing. Yes, I know, Aldi, and can you believe that was my first sip of coffee today? Okay, so I'm going to take a second one. Hello, Vicky. Bonjour, Sylvie. So I'm thinking, thank you, May. I'm thinking we're going to have I heard happy anniversary to us, Erin. Happy anniversary to us. Happy anniversary to us. Happy anniversary, Natalie and Erin. Happy anniversary to us. I love how you address your envelopes. The return address, love it. Yes, you see, everybody will come meet everybody. One day. Hi, Fred. Really? Rome outweighs Montreal? I don't get it. And meeting all of us? I totally don't get it. Okay, we'll let you go this time. All right. I know. I need my coffee. It's my sanity. All right, so I wanted to talk a little today. So, firstly, I'm thinking of planning a big sale for the weekend, okay? So no, nothing new came in today, nothing at all. And I am expecting Ciao Bella to show up, let's say next week, Ciao Bella, Stamperia, and some of our Christmas lines should start showing up. 49 and Market, probably closer to the end of the month, vers la fin de le mois. So lots is going to be happening. But if I show you the store, we still don't have enough room. Nope, still don't. So I'm going to be looking to you guys for help. Okay? J'ai besoin d'aide. And I'm just pulling another hair out of my mask. Oh, I did say I was going to show you the new basil colors. Let me just quickly show you that. Oh, Erin's good with Italy. So look at these colors, guys. I feel that they filled in some holes of some colors they were missing. Moi, je trouve ils ont rempli des trous des couleurs qu'il manquait. Okay. Oh, the Amalfi Coast, I hear, is gorgeous, Aldi. A friend of mine went there and she said she could just do her whole vacation there. Donc, vraiment, ça c'est les turquoise, teal. Ça c'est les couleurs, moi je trouve, souvent dures à trouver. So, I really think that some of these colors, you can't see them like that. So I'm going to do it better like this because this is really a turquoise. Let's see how we can, oops, sorry. Excuse-moi. Is there a darker navy? Well, Moody Blue is the darkest navy. We are out of it right now. So they do have this, which is not a dark navy. So Linda, I would look for moody blue, okay? Which is normally, so our cardstock moved, guys. Let's give a hand to Francine and Jay. When I was busy with my sick doggy, they moved all our cardstock here. Notre section de voyage est complètement changée. Maintenant, ça va être nous autres qui va vous aider à trouver vos papiers de voyage. But besides Arctic, Linda, Arctic is one of their navies, which is a nice navy. Then there's Admiral. Where's Admiral? Admiral's also a good navy, okay, which should be this one. Well, you can't see it in this light, but it's my camera. It's not just the lights. So Admiral is also a nice navy, okay. Moody blue is even darker than that, okay. So, yeah, you know you need a visit to the scrapbook store if you're drooling over cardstock. But yeah, you know what? It just looks so pretty all together. So I get it. I get it. So let me see over here. Here's a really nice one, Linda. This is a nice navy. Et ceux-là, ils viennent de un vieux partenaire de Basile. This is is it Coordinations? No. Hang on. My Colors, okay? Puis this one's called Velvety Night, and it is online, Linda. So I would say that this is a darker cardstock as well, a darker navy. Trying to find a place where you could see it properly. It is not that gray. Oh, I hate fluorescent lights. Here, look in the bottom corner, Linda. There we go. Now it's coming too. All right, so that's a beautiful color too, and that's Velvety Night. OK, donc tout notre carton va déménager. OK, il prend un petit voyage. Il va rester au centre où il était originalement. Et des autres choses vont changer de place pour qu'on commence à vider notre salle de crop et cours. Okay, so we're getting there. It's slow, mais on a besoin de votre aide. So I feel that I'm really going to have to do a big sale, like really mega big. So stay tuned, okay? I don't know what it is yet, but I think Jay and I are going to have a big talk about it tonight. Mais pour aujourd'hui, je veux vous parler de le Glimmer Foil Machine, okay? Et j'essaie d'avoir une promotion dessus. J'ai pas eu de nouvelles encore, mais j'essaie de les procurer à un bon prix pour qu'en faire une promotion bientôt, j'espère. Okay? So, here's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to put you guys up on top here so I could do a couple of demos. All right? So, I will change the camera so you're not looking at the ceiling. And I am going to put it on so I could see what you're seeing, because I want to make sure you can see some of the foiling and see my big shot. So be patient with me for a moment. Sois patiente avec moi pour 1 minute. I'm here, I swear. Just look for the hair. You can't miss it. Okay, where is my Facebook? Okay. Oh, come on. On a changé l'ordi hier, puis Jay n'a pas mis toutes mes affaires ici. So, donne-moi 2 secondes. Anybody know my password? Est-ce que quelqu'un se souvient mon mot de passe pour Facebook? Moi non plus, donc je vais essayer. On va voir. Ha! It let me in. I guess I had the right one. OK, OK. Donc, on va changer à Scrapbook central. Et on est sur la page. Je veux voir mon vidéo. Voilà. OK, we're there, guys. Voilà. OK, we're there, guys. Now we just have to silence me. Okay, now we just have to silence me. Voilà. Okay, on est là. So you cannot see my glimmer machine. So I am going to move this so that you can see it. I want you to be able to see the machine, which I should have had heating up. Okay, ça c'est une glimmer machine. It's not frozen. I went to get something. Ça, c'est les plaques qui viennent avec. Or is it frozen? No, it's not frozen. Ça, c'est les plaques qui viennent avec le glimmer. Et ça, c'est un outil pour lever les die quand ils sont trop chauds. Puis, il y a aussi un petit tapis que, à cause que je m'appelle Nathalie, je peux pas les trouver. Okay? So, there are also... there's also a little mat to put the hot dyes on, but because my name is Natalie, I have no clue where they are. So we'll just keep that as is. C'est quoi la différence entre un glimmer puis un mink? Anybody want to know? Okay, Erin, I get it. Okay, so here goes. La différence dans une machine comme ça, qu'on utilise les foils qui viennent dans les boîtes, OK? On n'utilise pas les foils qui viennent dans les paquets comme ça, dans les glimmer, ni les rouleaux de mink puis tout ça. So you would want to use glimmer foil that says for a hot foil system. Donc, tu sais, mon gros bundle, ça, c'est vraiment pour ça. So, what are we saying? Yes and yes, please. Yes, please. Somebody help me out. What are we saying yes, please for? What did I ask? Did I ask a question? Oh, I don't even remember anymore. Somebody tell me what we're saying yes, please for. All right. So, voilà la machine. J'attends que la lumière devienne vert ici et ça va être prêt à mettre mon die. Mais comme je veux utiliser, ça c'est une die. OK, no, let's not confuse things. Je vais commencer avec un petit die pour vous montrer une technique. Donc, donne-moi une seconde. Where's that happy anniversary die? Voilà. Avec un carton. Voilà. Okay. I'm going to use this little happy anniversary. Voilà le tapis en caoutchouc qui vient avec le glimmer. Et ça, c'est pas une bonne surface pour faire ça, mais je veux être capable d'être main libre. Oh, the difference between the two machines. OK. Il y a deux sortes de foil avec deux sortes de chaleur qu'on fait. OK, je vais le dire en anglais et je vais essayer de le traduire parfaitement. Okay? So, on the glimmer machine, we have nothing on our paper when we start, okay? In a mink machine, we need a toner-based paper when we start, okay? So the mink machine needs something to stick to. So the mink foil, this foil, il a besoin d'avoir quelque chose de où ça va coller, okay? So it needs to have la base de toner, ou une colle, ou une pâte qui sèche tacky, ou de toner ink que vous pouvez acheter de Heidi Swap et vous pouvez étamper. Donc ça c'est le Heidi Swap Toner Ink. Mais il faut avoir quelque chose pour que la foil fondre ou devient une avec une base. Okay? So there has to be something for the foil to melt to. Okay? Whether it's a paste, whether it's an embossing powder like sticky powder, anything that dials, anything that dries tacky, or anything toner based. Toner, ça vient dans une machine à laser. So a laser printer is always toner based. Okay, so most of these that you see made by manufacturers are made in laser printers. Okay, whereas when we talk about the glimmer machine, we can take an image like this. We're going to heat it up on here, and then we are just going to put some foil over the top, and we're going to put paper down, and it is going to transfer to the paper with nothing here to stick to. Okay? That is why it is a different foil. Completely different foil. Okay? Donc, il faut avoir une place à transférer l'autre. Ceux-là, il va fondre sur le papier. Il fait différent. C'est comme il y a quelque chose collant dans cette foil et dans l'autre, il n'y a rien collant. Ils dépendent à avoir quelque chose collant en dessous. So it's almost like in these foils, there's an adhesive, an adherence that melts as it's melting with the dye, and the other one has nothing to help it melt. So it needs to go onto something to help it adhere. Okay? I hope that explains it a little bit, and I'm going to show it to you because on va faire ça en premier. I need a little scissors. C'est toujours mieux de prendre un petit morceau, donc la plus proche à votre projet possible. Si tu as peur que quelque chose va bouger, oui, vous pouvez couper et coller votre foil. Okay, so you can stick your foil. Now, of course, did I measure this? No. Is it going to be the right size? Probably not. You know that, right? On sait ça tout de suite. So I might miss something. It's very possible. Toujours the foil side contre le die. Now I can move that still. Whoops, I just took off the foil. That's not smart. You don't want to use something sharp. Okay, and now I'm going to trim my paper. I did bring a paper trimmer over. I did. Did I just put it on the floor to make room? Oh, I put it behind me. Je coupe seulement mon papier. Again, hopefully I made it big enough. Donc, à ce temps-là, si j'ai pas certaine que ça va rester ensemble, je peux les coller. Okay? So it's not a problem if I want to glue that. Okay? I've used this tape before. I don't need it to glue to the base. I need it to just hold itself together. And of course mine is crooked, but I'm okay with that. Comme toujours. I just want to show you. Donc maintenant, je pèse le timer. Je suis prête pour que ça commence à chauffer mon matrice. Now, Spellbinders aussi, ils offrent un cours gratuit sur leur site. No, so glitter foil also isn't good for the mink, okay? Because you're going to put it in on top of toner. Now I'm going to try it on here, but from what I was told, because I had people, before we had the glimmer machine, we had some of the glimmer foil, and somebody bought it for their mink, and it did not work because whatever it had in it did not work with toner-based product. I'm not even sure if it works with the adhesive. Let's see. While we're checking, let's just do a test, okay? We're here, right? Donc, pendant que ça finit, je vais prendre un petit morceau de colle, comme on a fait avant. Je vais le mettre sur un morceau de papier. So I'm going to take a little piece of tape. Actually, I'm going to take two. And we'll try that technique in a moment. Okay? Now, I'm going to put my mats. Donc, tout sur là, and you can see what happens if you put the foil the wrong way. You glimmer your mat. It's not a problem. My mat's just prettier than yours. Okay, now, this, you really have to pull this off, okay? So you might be afraid that something is going to move. Le plus souvent que tu utilises, le moins fort qu'il faut tirer. Now I'm going to put it in my Big Shot. Donc j'ai pris le sandwich juste comme tel. Il n'y a rien d'autre plaque dans mon Big Shot. J'ai pris juste mon glimmer. Puis maintenant, je le fais. I'm going to turn this a little so you can see. And I'm going to go slowly. Okay? So I go through it slowly, and I can even go back. Slowly, just to give an even chance for it to melt. Now, if it didn't work, I look silly. Si ça n'a pas marché, I'm going to look like the silly one, but that's okay. Donc, voilà. You see, I didn't have enough. This says happy birthday, but it looks like my foil moved. Donc, j'ai pas tout le mot dessus, mais ça va vous montrer que sans le die, ça va pas marcher. So, we're going to move you back over here, and you can see how beautiful that foiled. Okay? Donc, le seul morceau qui a manqué, c'est l'Y à cause que j'avais pas, mon foil a bougé avant que je l'ai collé. Okay? So you see how pretty that came out. Now, this does not mean that this is wasted. On perd rien ici. Okay? Donc, ce qu'on peut faire après, so you see, here's my outil. Je peux aller chercher mon die. Je mets sur mon tapis à côté. Puis, maintenant, je prends un gros die. So this is, what do they call it? What's the name? I know we still have one.
A plate?
Yes, this is a plate. Okay? Francine was tons of help. This is a plate. C'est le grid dessus est pas normalement là. Ça, c'est moi qui ai transféré toute la foil sur mon grid. So I made mine pretty by putting the foil the wrong way one day. Okay? How cool. Well, I could do that if I wanted to. Thank you, Diane. All right, so I'm going to put this here. Et moi, je veux que ça chauffe un petit peu de temps. Donc, on va faire notre test avec les deux foils. Okay? So I'm going to move my glimmer just a little. And we're going to check the two foils. So, je vais prendre un petit morceau. I'm going to take a little piece of the foil. Ça, c'est celle pour le glimmer. Okay? And I'm going to put it on the glue. Comme on fait. Now there, we heat it this way, and that goes to the paper. I'll try it both ways, see if the foil transfers. So the foil still transfers this way. Okay? Donc ça marche avec nos colles. So you see, even if you don't want a machine, you still can foil. Si vous avez des poudres embossées qui s'appellent sticky stuff, de Ranger ou bonding powder, vous pouvez encore faire du foil. Et même si, comme ici, j'ai manqué un petit portion, je peux retourner avec mon foil, puis je peux juste toucher là et c'est ajouté. Et ça a l'air comme il était là toujours. Okay, so you can always do that on glue. So that is this foil. The other foil, let me get a piece. Okay. This for sure works with that. This is the foil for the mink machine or any heat laminator. Il faut pas être vraiment le mink. C'est n'importe quel heat laminator que vous lavez. And let's just take a small piece of this on here. I'm going to press the timer. Come on. See, and again, I'm just going to put that down and it's foiled. Okay? Donc, le foil est facile comme ça. Parfait. Pink Fresh hot foil, solid hot foil plate. Thank you, Diane. Sorry, do you want Francine's job? Because she's always looking for a replacement. Okay, maintenant, let me put this in. Let me show you what you can do. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire avec le négatif? Je prends un autre petit morceau de papier. Okay, which again, of course, I probably cut too small, but that's okay. Okay, un autre petit morceau de papier et je vais mettre de tape dessus. Where's my yellow tape? OK. Puis, il n'y a pas de problème de mettre le tape avant de le mettre sur ton machine. The tape is not a problem to put on your cardstock and your foil to make sure it doesn't move. Il n'y a pas de problème de mettre le tape dessus. Mais qu'est-ce qu'on va avoir maintenant? C'est le contraire de l'original. OK? So again, because I did it crooked before, it's still going to be crooked now. Okay? So, je vais mettre ceux-là, là, mais au même temps, j'en ai ceux-là qu'on a fait pour nos échantillons de Spellbinders. Donc, je vais le mettre ceux-là aussi. Et je vais mettre un petit morceau de tape. OK. Et voilà. Et pour pas perdre toute la foil, je vais couper mon petit morceau. So not to lose all this foil, I'm just going to cut it at the end of the sentiment. Now Spellbinders has a beautiful foil cutter, which I would use if I really wanted things straight. All right, that's going down and then the paper, so we glue it this way. Gives me a chance to maybe straighten it just a little. Okay, and I'm going to do this one at the same time. Whoops, I want to make sure it's straight. OK. Donc, comme ça, ça chauffait depuis longtemps. Je vais laisser comme ça. Et je vais prendre mes tapis. 1, 2. Je vais enlever encore. Débrancher. And I'm going to roll it through exactement comme j'ai fait avant. You don't have to see that. Donc, j'ai fait ça lentement. Okay. So now we come back. And just so you see that you don't lose any foil. Everything's stuck here. Come on. All right, we're going to take this one off, and we're going to take, oh, that one might have bubbled. Okay. Et juste pour vous montrer qu'on n'a rien perdu dans le foil. Et comme j'ai dit, ça c'est vraiment vite, vite. Tu sais que je ne fais pas une carte, un très beau échantillon. C'est juste un petit exemple. Je vous montre. Oh, and that didn't even transfer. C'était pas assez chaud. Donc, je vais le remettre. Attends une minute. Je vais juste ajouter un petit peu plus de chaleur. Pas de problème là. Puis ici, come on. Il n'y a pas de problème d'utiliser le tape jaune, even when you're putting it onto the heat. Voilà. Take a message, I'm busy. Come on. Voilà. Oh, why didn't it work? Because I'm showing you. Ça n'a pas marché parce que je veux vous montrer. Donc, ça ne veut pas aller pour moi. So, we're going to heat it up one more time. And I'm going to do it one more time. So, after that, what I want to show you that I discovered, j'ai fait une découverte hier. We don't want extra foil. We just want our foil. Okay. So there's that. So what I'm going to do while we're waiting is I'm going to pick one of these, un de ceux-là, et je vais découper en format de A2. Okay? Yeah, I know. I usually heat it up twice on the timer, Diane, but I thought we were talking so much that it heated up long enough. Okay, donc, A2, 4 et 1/4. Et 5 et demi. All right. So, j'ai coupé ça en format A2. Are we frozen? No. OK. Donc, si vous voulez chauffer 2 fois la même dye. OK? Parce que des fois, il est nécessaire de chauffer 2 fois. Ôte-le. So just unplug it, like take it off its base and then put it back on. Aussitôt que vous voyez la lumière verte, mettre le timer encore. Puis après ça, ça va être assez chaud pour faire le transfert. Diane, qui a déjà fait maybe a cardstock shim. Maybe. I'll check that after. Des fois, il faut faire des shims ou quelque chose juste pour ajouter un peu plus de pression à votre machine. Oh, for sure, Diane. Especially if you're going to spend it all here. Okay. As soon as it's back on, the timer's done, we'll run it through. But then I want to show you something interesting that I found. I promise it'll pay off in the end. OK. Donc, maintenant, je vais faire exactement la même chose dans mon Big Shot. And my Big Shot really needs an overhaul. J'ai besoin d'un nouveau Big Shot. Does anybody know where I can get one? Est-ce que quelqu'un a un lien où je peux acheter un nouveau Big Shot? J'ai besoin d'un nouveau. Anybody? No? Oh well. Thanks for trying. Okay. Doigts croisés. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed that this time it'll look better. Okay. So once again, I will take off my tape and let's hope for the best. A strange person just walked in who I thought had the day off. All right, well, this didn't transfer well. Comme Diane a dit, j'ai probablement besoin d'un shim, mais juste pour vous montrer que vous pouvez transférer votre foil au complet. OK? Juste pour pas perdre de temps maintenant avec vous autres, mais je vous promets que ça... Oh, I can prove to you that it transfers well because I have an example. Voilà. Ceux-là, c'était l'envers de une des dyes, les nouveaux dyes de Pink Fresh. So this was what was left over from one of Pink Fresh's new dyes. So when we foiled the mailbox for the Pink Fresh, no, not Pink Fresh, for the Spellbinder samples, I took the extra piece, and Lucy is my witness because she was here when I did it, avec cette plaque-là, puis ça a tout transféré. Donc, j'ai eu un gros background, un gros fond pour utiliser. So, yeah, this one didn't do any better. Mais you get the concept. Worked perfectly on my plate. OK, maintenant, je veux vous montrer. On a parlé pourquoi une ne marche pas avec l'autre. I am going to show you taking the glimmer, where is it? Donc, this, okay? Si je prends ça, puis, where'd it go? It didn't go. Okay, that's not going to work. So I'm going to show you taking this piece here, okay? So this is toner. Ça, c'est le toner, okay? I need those sentiments by tonight.
Don't worry.
Et je vais prendre ça ici. Ça, c'est le foil qui n'est pas le foil de le toner. So if I take a piece of the toner one, So I'm going to use this strip, okay? And let's see if it works with the toner foil, okay? So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to cut this, un strip of it. Je vais couper a strip. Ça, c'est juste un test. You're seeing it live here. I didn't test this yet. J'ai pas testé ça. Okay. So we are going to glue this. We're going to glue this to the toner. Okay. So we're going to glue that one. Where's a piece of tape? Ça, c'est un test. Et je vais mettre un morceau en bas aussi. Diane, have you done this with yours? Big Shot ou Spellbinders? J'ai pas joué avec le Spellbinders, donc je sais pas. Mais j'adorais mon Big Shot depuis des années. Sauf la mienne est vraiment usagée. Et il y a plusieurs mondes qui ont utilisé la mienne. Donc, des fois, ça change parce qu'il y a des gauchères, des droitiers. Ça change tout. So, we are going to put this one down. I can't find my roll of tape. But I'm going to put this one down like that. Okay? Ça, c'est avec le foil de cette machine-là. Okay? So this is with glimmer foil. We'll see if it works with toner. So did she eat her?
It's settled down after. It could at least be in the same room like one another.
Off leashes?
I have her on the leash just in case, but it is slack.
I know, this is exciting, eh? Toner in my foil press yet, but I should get rid of my mink because the foil press will give me the heat. Gemini, the pressure. Parfait. I know, guys. It's like watching paint dry, waiting for this to work. And is it hot enough? On va donner un deuxième shot juste par chance. And yes, I'm pulling like crazy to get this off. Voila. But I will tell you, people are loving their glimmer machine. Et aussitôt que tu l'as une machine, allez sur Spellbinders, go on to Spellbinders. Ils ont un cours gratuit qui a comme 10 vidéos qui s'appelle Glimmer Bootcamp. Puis là, il y en a toutes les techniques expliquées, pourquoi ça arrive, pourquoi ceux-là, ils marchent pas, puis il va expliquer tout ça. Moi, je veux juste vous montrer ce que j'ai trouvé intéressant cette semaine en jouer un petit peu avec mon machine. But yeah, I do have a mink here somewhere, but I don't know that I have all the pieces, which is why I didn't pull it out to show you. So we have some people going on some great vacations, and I'm jealous. Pink Fresh did a Foil 101 video on their YouTube also. Donc, vous pouvez aussi regarder Pink Fresh sur YouTube. Ils ont fait une foiling 101 vidéo, donc 101 pour débutants. All right, let's see if, again, pulling like crazy, if this will foil the toner. I know the answer with the regular foil. Ceux-là, maintenant, j'essaie avec le foil de la Glimmer Machine pour voir si ça fonde assez pour aller avec le toner. Okay. So, if there's no foil there, I would not be surprised. But we will see. On va voir. Okay. Maybe. On va voir. No, you see? Donc, ça a transféré parce que vous avez vu que ça, c'est au complet. C'est une foil au complet. C'est complètement couvrir toute la surface. It couldn't differentiate between the toner and the foil. So you see that? That is because this foil is made for use to melt on the paper. So this heat makes it melt on the paper. So it didn't matter what was underneath. It needs the dye, the paper, and the foil to melt the image. Comprenez-vous? OK? Maintenant, donc ça c'est le foil de la machine Glimmer. Maintenant, je vous montre la même chose, mais cette fois-ci, je vais utiliser le foil de le mink. OK, je vais juste le couper en bon format. Okay, so it's about 8 inches. So we need to cut off 2.5. Okay. Voila. So now I'm going to put this on here. Comme toujours, I put foil side down. Je vais mettre mon tape pour que ça reste en place. Jay, I've lost a whole roll of yellow tape. Oh, and I found it. You see, this is why I need a bigger surface, guys. Did anybody find me a big shot? Allô tout le monde? Est-ce que quelqu'un m'a trouvé un big shot? Et Chantal, je suis en train de parler avec la compagnie qui fait le Gemini pour voir qu'est-ce qu'il fait pour remplacer le foil press. OK? Donc, je pense qu'il va avoir quelque chose qui va dans le Gemini. Donc, vous pouvez attendre ça. All right, guys. I'm sorry to be keeping you so long. Voilà. So this is what I found. This is what I loved. Okay? Donc, la seule chose j'ai pris, la plaque. Okay, the solid plate. Et maintenant, je pèse sur le timer. Et je vais laisser au moins 2 fois sur le timer. Parce qu'une grosse plaque comme ça, toujours, même si vous avez une avec un dessin, even if you have one that has a design, you should heat it up when it's this big. You should heat it at least twice on your timer. Okay? Oh, merci, Colette. I asked them, Jay, where I could get a new big shot because mine is finished. And I was waiting for an answer, but Colette says I could find one at something called SC.
Colette wins a free stamp.
Hey, I saw that you guys really liked the Quetzal craft yesterday. Donc, merci à tout le monde. Parce que chaque fois que je commande une nouvelle compagnie, c'est vraiment, je suis un peu peur que la monde va pas avoir le même goût que moi. So I never know if everybody's going to have the same taste as me. So when you guys really liked the Quetzal craft yesterday, that helps a little. It reassures me. And I did tell them, Jay, that they've been doing a good job, but we still need some help clearing some things out. So there's going to have to be a big sale.
Oh.
So I told them we'll be working hard on it. Okay, guys, here goes. Give me a sec. I unplugged it, plugging it back in one more time. Be patient. Erin says it's our 3-year anniversary since she was here visiting the mothership.
It's her 3-year anniversary.
Yes. Ew, excuse me. Donc. Oh, sorry. Somebody said I say donc too much. Je m'excuse. So, oh, sorry, May. I'm almost done. This is my last thing. I promise. Okay, so I just want to show you the difference in the foils. I really want you to understand. So this was a perfect example. Okay, donc si vous prendre un foil, puis tu le mets dans le mink, ça va faire la même chose parce que le foil comme ça, c'est pas à cause de la chaleur. C'est à cause que cette foil-là, il essaie de coller complètement à le papier. Ils savent pas qu'il y a quelque chose de différent avec le toner que le papier blanc. Donc, on peut voir un petit peu les éléments plus foncés, mais pas plus que ça. Donc, ils réalisent pas qu'il y a une différence entre une et l'autre. So you see here, this just knows to stick to the paper. And it's going to stick to whatever's raised. So that's why when you put a die in that has the raised pieces, it knows to stick where there's the most pressure. If you put this in and it's completely flat, it's just going to foil completely flat. And that is why these foils cannot be used in your mink machine. But the mink foils, as you will see now, can be used, if used properly, in your foil machine or your glimmer. Now, everybody cross your fingers. Thank you, Cindy. Everybody cross your fingers that this is going to come out beautiful. Pas comme mon autre exemple. So all of you cross your fingers. Come on. I'm watching. Because I did do one before and it did work. So I do know it works. It just doesn't work on camera. Okay. And let's do the big reveal and let's hope for the best. First, we gotta unstick it. Everybody have their fingers crossed? Jay, do you have your fingers crossed for me?
Yes.
Thank you. Jay has his fingers crossed for me. All right. Yay. Are you guys seeing this? Do you see that? How beautiful is that? So that comes out gorgeous. Okay? So, en conclusion, vous pouvez utiliser toutes les affaires de toner dans ton mink. OK? Mais pas des affaires de glimmer. Mais si vous avez des machines glimmer, vous pouvez même acheter tous les paquets différents de les compagnies. Where did I bring those? Here. Donc, tous les produits comme ça, le Dahlia Collection, the borders, the backgrounds, tous ceux-là, vous pouvez même utiliser sur votre glimmer. Donc, c'est juste de couper la bonne format. Il faut avoir une solid plate. Now, le solid plate, il vient en différentes formes. Donc, si vous voulez faire complètement une fond de carte, if you want to do a complete background, then yes, you're going to want the full rectangle. But there's also circles, squares, rectangles that are smaller. Donc, par exemple, peut-être vous voulez isoler juste une portion de ça et faites ça dans un rond, juste pour avoir un rond au centre de votre carte. Vous pouvez utiliser juste la plaque rond et c'est seulement là que ça va mettre la chaleur et transférer le foil. So if you just used a round plate, and even if you put this whole paper down, the only place it would transfer foil is where it has the extra heat, which is from the solid round plate. Okay? So in conclusion, the glimmer can do both foil methods somewhat, whereas the mink, unfortunately, the glimmer products aren't as compatible with. So I think that is an added bonus to the glimmer machine. When I saw that I could do this in there, I was so happy parce que j'avais un échantillon de la compagnie LDRS, puis j'ai voulu vraiment essayer de toner sheets. Et ça dit quoi, une toner sheet? Ça dit que vous pouvez prendre vos propres matrices et vous pouvez les découper avec vos matrices et après ça mettre le foil dessus. So whether you have a mink machine or a glimmer machine, you can cut this with a die and then put it through the foiling machine. Now, the last thing I'm going to try, I understand if you guys have to go, is I want to see if we can transfer this image to a paper. So theoretically, I would think that would work, but something tells my brain that it won't. So I am going to try it. I am going to fold this card. I am going to try it on the front of a card. Okay. Now on the glimmer, it's supposed to recognize just gluing to the paper. So this would be a nice way to end if this works. Si ça marche pas, c'est mieux de fermer maintenant ou de finir maintenant. Comme j'ai dit, on a beaucoup de choses qui s'en viennent. On a des Stamperia, on a des Ciao Bella, on a des nouveautés de Simple Stories, 49th and Market. Donc, il y a beaucoup qui s'en vient. So, don't forget that. Et j'attends de l'information pour faire une promotion de Glimmer. On va voir. All right. So, this is still, oops, because it's not branched. Any questions? Maintenant, c'est un bon temps si vous avez des questions à me poser. C'est un bon temps. Oh, Jay, is there no more Kleenex here?
Yeah. Is there another box somewhere?
All right. Yes, it does work on the Glimmer machine. Now, this toner product, okay, from Heidi Swap, il y a une pad d'encre que vous pouvez verser le toner dans le pad d'encre. La seule chose est, il faut utiliser toute l'encre que vous mettez dans le tampon tout de suite. Parce que si vous le fermez puis tu reviens le prochain jour, il va être sec. Donc, Tim a montré une fois que vous pouvez mettre ton toner sur ton tapis anti-colle. Puis avec un mini brayer, il a fait comme ça, lui. Je vais ouvrir un petit toner. I know it opens. And what Tim did is he just brayered it until he heard it go sticky. Okay, so it went sticky. And as soon as it went sticky, he brayered on top of his stamp And then, yes, you need to go wash it right away after. Il faut le laver tout de suite après. Mais je vais faire un mini test just because I can. Donc, il a ouvert la bouteille. Il a mis un petit peu sur le tapis. Now, I have not tried this, so don't try this at home because I can't tell you if it works or not. Tim made it work, so it worked for Tim. But everything works for Tim. Okay, so he just kept rolling back and forth until it got, whoops, tacky. While we're waiting for that to heat up. So he continued just rolling. I don't know why my brayer doesn't roll well. It doesn't want to roll. You know, he always says, roll it. Just roll the whole thing. Roll, roll. Mine doesn't want to roll. Okay. So his went tacky. Maybe I put, oh, I feel it. Okay, ça devient un peu tacky maintenant. I can feel it getting thicker. C'est comme, ça devient plus épaisse. Oh, good, Helen. Maybe you can tell me if I get it wrong. Okay. So I've got toner on here, more than enough. So I'm going to roll some toner on here. Okay, rolling toner. Now I'm going to stamp it. It's not exactly the greatest place to stamp it on top of your glimmer machine, so don't tell anybody. Okay, so I've stamped it. And I've obviously stamped it for too long on top of heat, which wasn't smart. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it again. Je vais l'étamper une autre fois parce que j'ai fait sur le glimmer et il était trop chaud. Voilà. Et je vais le mettre sur mon étampe encore. While that's heating up nicely. Okay. I'm sure I have enough. Stamp. And lift. Okay. And then we'll foil that. Okay. So we'll foil that in a minute. Right now we want to try this one. So it feels pretty hot. So we are going to try it. Here is our plate. And now we are trying to transfer the reverse of the foil. Pour voir si c'est possible. Okay. And did it work? That is the question. Est-ce que ça a marché? Ça, c'est la question. And the answer is probably no. Tu vois? Parce qu'il n'y avait pas de toner. De tout, de tout. So you see, because this isn't a foil that can stick to paper, it doesn't work. See, so au contraire de l'autre, qu'on a eu toute la foil est transférée parce que dans leur mémoire, ils collent juste à la papier. Ceux-là, ils collent seulement à toner. So that shows you the difference between the two foils. But this here, if you have un morceau de tape de ce format-là, je vais couper un format A2 puis mettre ça par-dessus. Ça va transférer, ça va être vraiment beau. Et après, vous pouvez remplir les extras avec une autre couleur de foil ou avec des glitter ou n'importe quoi. So that would be beautiful as well. Okay? So I hope you guys, we're gonna foil this first. I hope you guys understand a little bit more about it. I am taking more classes on it, so I'll be able to show you more stuff. And you guys are definitely able to take that Spellbinders class and the Pink Fresh one, because so many more companies, il y a beaucoup d'autres compagnies qui commencent avec le foil maintenant. I'm not going to say who, mais il y en a beaucoup de compagnies qui sortent maintenant leur propre plaque de foil. Et sont des plaques. Donc, il faut que vous avez un glimmer parce que ça va pas marcher avec le mink. So, there's a lot more companies jumping on the bandwagon. And if you don't have the foil machine, it won't work. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down. I'm just going to heat it. And that'll be that. All right, any questions? A class? No, it's not a class. Mais Sandra, si vous allez sur le site de Spellbinders, ils ont un cours là qui s'appelle Glimmer Bootcamp. Et oui, cela est complètement gratuit. Et ça va vous donner toutes les tips, les tricks de comment travailler avec ton machine. Et comme ça, tu vas être plus peur de l'utiliser. Now, unfortunately, I've only seen a few of the videos. I haven't been able to watch them all. But definitely, it's worth going to watch because they give you a lot of information and it's free. You don't have to take a class. You don't have to, you know, it is completely free. So why not? You know, often people are charging you to learn. This one is free. So definitely go have a look. Okay, as soon as this heats up, we'll give it a try with the toner. So now we're trying Heidi Swap's toner that Tim put on stamps. You need to wash it off right away, which is what I'm trying to do now with a wipe. Most of it's coming off, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'll go soak it afterwards. La plupart vient, il va enlever. Okay. And, oh, I hate to waste all that toner. Oh, well. Okay. Any questions? So, who has a mink and who has a glimmer? Qui a déjà une mink chez eux et qui a une glimmer chez eux? Anyone?
C'est rare qu'on voit ça, 70 ans de mariage.
Wow.
Oui, oui. Puis là, on va tout signer dans la carte, mais je veux modifier ça ici. Parce que c'est un anniversaire et non un mariage.
Both? Okay, Diane, donc toi, t'es couvert. Glimmer Mink and Mink Mini. Oh, okay. Well, then I didn't need to show you guys. I have both and now we'll be using them. J'ai les deux machines. Yeah, when you see how beautiful it comes out, oh my goodness, eh? It just makes such a huge difference. And when you're actually using a dye, like one of the dyes, it's incredible. They really, really do a beautiful job. But don't, you know, Parce que quand il vous montre ceux-là, il dit c'est pour un machine de mink. J'ai voulu vous montrer que oui, vous pouvez prendre des affaires comme ça puis utiliser dans votre sur votre glimmer aussi.
Can you have other numbers besides what's on the wall?
No,
If you put that,
but you've got numbers in each of the alphabet sets.
no, but we want a specific color.
All right, let's see. I know I only heated it once, but let's just see. Here's my plate. So ça, c'est avec l'encre toner de Heidi Swap. Donc ça, c'est pour mettre sur vos étampes. Et vous pouvez... Oh, attends, mes plaques sont pas droites, puis à cause de ça, ça fait un peu de... OK, voilà, mieux. Okay. So, let's see if that transferred. J'ai pas collé, so. Okay. So there you go. Ça a tout marché avec le toner que j'ai fait de Heidi Swap sur mon étampe. Donc, même si tu as une étampe détaillée, tu peux le mettre n'importe quelle étampe. C'est juste de laver votre étampe après. So the main thing you would need if you want to be able to do any of those techniques using your stamp are any of the solid plates. That's only if you are going to use the other kind of foils, okay? Because you need something extra hot for it to heat up on and to give you the proper depth. So I could take this and I could keep stamping in here and then I could run it through. You know, if I wanted to do that and then stamp some more, it's getting too tacky, but I can do it and I could still foil. Okay? So guys, if this wasn't on here and I take it off, and it's pretty hot, and I wanted to put, let's say, this one on, right? It's the same thing. It would be the exact same thing, right? I could take this out and I could put this one on. I could heat that up, put the foil on, and do exactly the same thing. Oui, et Stéphanie, allez, comme j'ai dit, sur... No, a laminator will not do the same thing. It'll do the same thing as this one, and as long as you're buying the right foil, okay? It cannot do the ones where it melts it onto the paper. All right, Deidre, next time you're in, if you want to talk about it and go over the two machines again, I have no problem with that. But a laminator, yes, it works like the mink. So you can definitely use that instead of a mink, no problem. It's just if you want to use it, if you want to do like this kind of technique, that's not going to work. All right. So that is the main thing. But then this, again, this will now, à cause qu'il y a beaucoup de dessins, la seule chose qui va transférer à ce temps-là, c'est le dessin elle-même. Ça va pas transférer tout le rectangle. So that's what these plates are good for. Oh, that gets hot. Okay. And I still need that. I don't need that. So we talked about the difference and why one needs toner. Pourquoi une a besoin le toner. Puis, donc, tu vois, il y en a des autres formes de plaques unies. So you can do any form you want to foil, and you can foil on top of foil. So that too would be for another day, but you can do that as well. This is what I was looking for. This is a matte gold foil. It is so pretty, guys. I don't know if you guys have ever tried the matte colors. Don't be afraid of them. They are very pretty. Let me just cut a piece. Let me cut a piece. Okay. Oh boy, do I not know how to cut straight. Okay. So again, I would end up putting that over there. And I would take another piece of paper, which is perfect here for this card, parce que ça c'est pas marché. Okay, so I can put that card down. I want to find the plate. Et oui, ça va bouger, donc à ce temps-là, c'est bon de probablement mettre de tape, but I don't do anything that's bon, so I've already wrecked my plate. Voilà. OK. Now, à cause que c'est plaque gros, je vais l'enlever puis remettre pour mes 2 secondes. Je vais essayer d'enlever un peu de ça pendant qu'on parle. Hi, Cindy. Cindy's here. I could swear she was just on the video.
I was, but then I have to leave.
And then you had to leave to
drive
come
my son
here.
Somewhere. So I said, okay, I'll drop you off, and then I go to my favorite store.
Okay, guys.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, this is the last one. I promise. We're going to run it through and we're done. But I wanted you to see an actual foil plate. I realize I didn't show you that, but I do love the results. I mean, if you haven't loved foil before, this might change your mind. Just look at that. And in putting it in the background of a card is just beautiful. I mean, totally, right? Look at that. I could even put these two together, make this a little smaller and make it, you know, it's just so pretty. But I wouldn't waste 2 foils like that. Almost done. Ah, it's done. All right, again, guys, fingers crossed for me. Lucy especially, because she's seen me, she watched me foil my plate. La première fois que j'ai fait un échantillon pour une cliente, c'était Lucie. Puis j'ai fait tout à l'envers, puis j'ai mis la foil sur mon plaque. Et quand j'ai dit ça à les autres propriétaires de magasins, ils ont dit, oh, la mienne est bleue, quelle couleur avez-vous faite? Puis moi, j'ai dit, oh, moi, j'ai fait doré sur doré. So, at least mine was gold on gold. And the reason they tell you to roll it through slowly is just that you get a good even pressure across. All right, so let's hope, especially since I didn't glue it down, let's hope I got something to transfer. Please, please, please. Oh, it looks like I did. So that's what it looks like when you first take it off. Okay, and this is This one is called, le nom de celui-là, c'est Folk Garden 2. Et il faut pas ajouter quelque chose à ça, parce que regarde comme il est beau. Délicat, simple, puis très, très joli. So you see how pretty that comes out? Very, very pretty, very delicate. So that is the Glimmer foil machine. So now I could take this whole thing and I could transfer it. And then I would have the opposite of what we just did. And that's a foil machine. I will tell you that I would love to have 2 of these, parce que pour les gros, c'est pas assez fort de le lever. So I would potentially get a second one because it really doesn't lift. So that would be my only addition, I would say, that would be helpful. So look how pretty that came out. Just beautiful. All right, guys. So we talked about everything that we needed to talk about. And I know it's a long one. So thank you for shiny objects. You're funny. Thank you for bearing with me. For me, it's a new machine as well. Donc, c'est vraiment juste de tester les limites de vos machines. Je suis contente qu'on ait réussi les fautes, les erreurs, parce que c'est une façon de apprendre quoi faire, quoi pas faire. Oui, tu le vois que j'ai déjà mis le foil où il n'est pas supposé d'avoir le foil, mais c'est correct parce que toute la machine fonctionne quand même. Donc, il n'y a pas de problème de faire ça. So, if you have any questions, if you come into the store and you think of any questions, feel free to ask me. Feel free to ask me to heat up the machine and show you how it works. J'ai pas de problème à faire ça n'importe quand. And I guess we'll see you tomorrow then. Thank you, Maryse. So thank you, everybody. I hope you learned a little bit the differences between the foils. Don't forget we have that beautiful foil bundle. And I'm hoping to be able to find a promo of some sort on the Glimmer machine so that more of you can own one. Only because la seule raison que je veux... Originalement, j'ai dit, c'est pas quelque chose que tout le monde ait besoin. Mais j'entends, j'ai un congrès la semaine prochaine, puis j'ai entendu déjà plusieurs compagnies qui ont dit qu'ils font des plaques pour le foil machine. Et si il va continuer comme ça, toutes les compagnies vont faire ça et je sais qu'il va y avoir plus et plus de monde qui le veut. Donc, à ce temps-là, j'essaie de parler avec la compagnie, puis ensemble, qu'on fait une bonne bundle pour vous autres, pour être capable d'acheter le Glimmer, sauver un peu sur le Glimmer pour que vous pouvez acheter des foils ou des matrices qui vont avec. Oh, good, Diane. Je sais pas quelle information elle t'a donnée, mais elle est déjà partie. All right, guys. So I'm going to foil that second piece, but you don't have to stay on to watch that. I'll show you the result tomorrow. So, à demain à 4 heures. Et c'est tout. So have a good evening. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Bye.